Hi, my name's Christian Berger. I'm a senior defenseman on the Penn State hockey team. I'm number 5, and I'm here to do some cooking.
I'm Tessa Janecke. I'm a sophomore on the women's ice hockey team, and today we are making the chicken enchilada skillet.
To be totally honest, we've never made this meal before, but the idea is if I can understand it, I think anyone could. So these are ingredients. We're kind of just putting everything together at this point. What's really nice is we got this pre-shredded chicken from Weiss, so that's gonna make it a lot easier, and then kind of got together our other ingredients. What do we got here?
Yeah, so here we have about a cup or so of diced onions. You can do that either before or kind of while you're getting things ready, but and we also got some garnishes for the end, some jalapenos and some cilantro. So we'll put that on at the end, but for now I think we're ready to start cooking.
All right, so step 1 here, what do we got?
We're going to heat up some oil to kind of just whatever, maybe a little bit more, whatever feels right.
Whatever feels right? Okay.
Whatever feels right. And then we're going to kind of like caramelize some onions. We don't need this whole.
What are we using, like half of it?
Yeah, probably half.
Okay.
We're gonna
What do we have?
them.
Was this like a teaspoon of oil?
Yeah, just about.
All right, that's what feels right.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yep. We're gonna take 2 tablespoons of garlic.
Do you cook a lot with garlic?
I feel like you have to. It's kind of like the only seasoning.
She said you have to. I feel like I never do. Oh man.
I feel like it's the only seasoning you kind of get some flavor out of.
All right, that's good to know.
Yeah. And then.
And like cumin, what's this? That's in there, right?
Yeah.
Honest to God.
I actually don't know what cumin is.
I don't either.
But the recipe calls for it, so this is what we're going with today.
All right. And then what, a little salt? Just put some in there. So what, all right, you said we're caramelizing the onions?
Yes.
Okay.
So
and are we cooking it, what, until it gets soft?
Yeah,
just
until the
eyeball?
onions kind of, we're kind of eyeballing it.
Okay.
Trying to just wait until they're cooked, I guess.
Can I just help out a little bit?
Oh yeah, yeah.
I gotta do something.
All right.
Makes
There we
me
go.
feel better.
Yeah. So we'll do this, we'll brown it, or not like brown it, but we'll caramelize them until it kind of feels right for the next 2 or 3 minutes, so. Yeah.
Like if I'm chopping up anything, I feel like I'm like a legitimate chef. That's how bad I am.
You kind of feel like a little ratatouille or something?
Yeah, exactly. All right, Tessa, just catch me up. Let me make sure I got it right. So we started off, we had the chopped onions in the skillet, and then we put in the garlic, the cumin, the salt, and that's it, right?
Yeah.
And we let that cook, and then we drained these beans.
Yep.
And then you actually ripped up the
Yeah, we
tortillas a little
pre-shredded
bit.
some tortillas that we're gonna mix into our broil once we're done with this.
All right.
So right now we just got done sauteing some onions and we put them in this bowl. And now we're going to kind of make our sauce here. So we're gonna add 2 of the red enchilada sauce, mild, preferably.
Is there like a really hot version of that?
I mean, you can go medium, you can go spicy. I just think this is
Like, have you had the spicy one?
Yeah. I mean,
is that too much?
I mean, if you're making a big bowl for a group of people, I would just go kind of without the spice.
Smart.
Just so everyone
Smart.
enjoys it.
I'd say.
Do
you need me to fill this up? That's only 1/4.
Yeah, we just added 1/4 cup of water.
I thought you said half a cup.
Yeah.
My bad.
And now we're gonna add another 1/4 cup of sour cream here.
I think sour cream's so good. It's gonna make this thing.
Yeah. We'll add this to our mixture here. I don't know how much. Okay. All right, now we're gonna mix it up a little bit anyway. Before we add our beans, we drained a whole can of these, but I don't think we're gonna need it for this recipe. But add as much as you desire.
You used a lot there.
Yeah. And now we're gonna add
Chicken. Okay.
Yep.
So your way.
Add a little bit of chicken.
You can be generous with the chicken.
Yeah,
I think.
yeah.
At least that's what I prefer, to be honest.
Well, then that's what we'll do.
Sweet.
Okay.
By the way, do you ever get the actual rotisserie chickens from Wise?
Yeah, that's actually kind of one of my go-tos when I go there, just so you can like you can kind of honestly meal prep with it all week long.
It's phenomenal.
Yeah, and you can add it into any recipe that you like, obviously with chicken. And it's just way more convenient, I think, than having to, whatever, like defrost a chicken breast.
Then cook. Is
Yeah,
what
yeah, then cook.
You get both options at that place.
So, right.
All right, that's actually looking really good.
Yep. And then the last thing we're gonna add to this bowl before we put it back on the heat is our torn up tortillas.
I honestly didn't think we'd be doing the torn up tortillas thing.
Yeah, I've actually never made enchiladas this way before, but that's what the recipe calls for, so that's what we're doing.
We'll find out.
Yep. Right. Again, kind of just we eyeball it around here. We don't really follow much of what we got going for this recipe.
The reading part's the hardest part for me, so.
That's where we struggle, so we're just gonna do this and coat it, and then we're gonna add it back to our pan.
Okay. I mean, we're off to a hot start. That looks really good.
Here we go.
All right, I got it.
Yep.
A contribution around here.
So we're gonna finish mixing in kind of the rest of the ingredients in here, and then.
So do we want to keep like the tortilla on top?
I think we're gonna add a few more actually.
I like it.
Like once we're in here, but this is just kind of to warm it up a little bit. And then we're gonna add cheese, and then we're gonna throw it in the oven for about 10 minutes. Right, so now we're just gonna add about a cup of cheese over the top here. And
that
then
looks good.
we're gonna throw it in the oven for about 5 to 10 minutes, kind of just to get the cheese to melt and crisp on the top.
All right. There you go, that was smooth.
Yep.
First try. All right, so that was actually surprisingly easy. I think honestly, once you get all the ingredients together, it's not bad at all, but for the most important part, to garnish it.
This is why we left it for you. Yep. There you go.
I knew I was being saved for an important job. A little jalapeno on here, which this is probably like, depends like who you are, if you add this step. Me and Tessa, it sounds like Tessa really likes jalapenos too, so this is perfect.
Yep.
Try not to get too much, or do you want me to put the jalapeno juice on?
I do whatever you like.
Okay. Well, as hard as this is to watch, I'm just about done. Okay.
There you
All right, and then just a little bit of this on here.
go. Yep. A little cilantro.
Just a little of that. All right.
Okay.
That works.
Right.
All right, that looks pretty good.
Now, our taste test.
Okay. So there's a lot. I'm trying to get a really good bite is the thing.
We might have to cut this. Oh! All right, there we go.
Okay, cheers.
Wait, we might have done something here. That is really good.
That's actually phenomenal.
It's very good.
I'm taking another
Yeah,
bite.
you can go for it.
Sorry, I need one more bite to make sure I like it or not.
Yep. It's really good. It was very simple to make too, especially if you get the shredded chicken. It's kind of just, I mean, the only thing you're really cooking is the onions, and you just heat it up in a bowl and then put it in the oven. That's
I was gonna
amazing.
say,
That's
to be honest,
amazing.
I wasn't like totally convinced I was actually ever gonna do this again, but that was actually really easy.
Yeah,
Especially if you have the shredded chicken.
I agree.
So I actually would do that.
Yeah.
I mean, that didn't take that long at all.
No, maybe like 10, 20 minutes.
All right, well, it worked out.
Yeah, it did.
You guys should try it, honestly.
Yeah.